Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Wally 2 Reserve for the Deakin University match of the round between the Ferntree Gully Eagles and the Fairpark Lions here today. Down here, of course, I'm Blake Tennant here, calling alongside Paul Lacarney, of course. First game this year. Welcome aboard, mate. Good to see you back again. We called a game last year, I believe, and it's good to see you again.
Yeah, it's good, mate. It's good to be back on air, and yeah, it's a good game here. It's a good day here at the moment, and yeah, I'm looking forward to calling this one.
Yeah, of course, and it's also the breast cancer awareness round as well. It'll be right around the league, so as you can tell, our coach that will be joining us pretty shortly is wearing pink as well, so you'll be seeing a lot of pink this round in the Eastern Football Netball League across the female and men's competitions here today. I'm now joined here by the Ferntree Gully coach, Dwayne Stangelin. Dwayne, welcome aboard. It's good to see you.
Yeah, thanks for having me on, boys. Looking forward to it.
Yeah. So, Dwayne, coming in first time in a bit. You know, I think 2022 was when you had obviously had a break last year, and then now you're back. It must be pretty proud to see the girls at Ferntree Gully up and running again, which is great.
Yeah, mate. Obviously, last year was really disappointing that the side fell through, but we're really lucky with Crystal Chloe and Ash staying on board that we could put a full year in to build up, and so far so good with a couple of results that have gone our way, and we're really looking forward to just building on that.
Just a couple of key players coming into today. Obviously, you know, Brianna Carter, who's just having a superb year as well, starting off terrific form as well. And, you know, there's a couple of well-known names, of course, Jessica Campbell and, of course, Ashley Waters as well. Having some really good games. Must be happy about the way they've gone about their business so far.
Yeah, it's been fantastic. I mean, it's awesome that as a club we can have Jess and Ash on board with the long-standing with the Campbell and Waters name. And, you know, they've both first-year players and really putting in a massive effort. So I can't wait to see what they can do today. And with Carter, yeah, she's just a natural footballer. She just goes out and does her business, and I think she's going to be a hard one to stop. So I think you'll get a good show out of her today.
So you've started off the year 2-0, so you'd be very happy with that. What's the importance to keeping that consistency?
I think it's just, you know, we're really big on a Saturday, you know, when the results have gone our way, that we really enjoy it, the Saturday, Sunday. Come Monday, we switch our mind, we get ready for the next week, we look at the next side, and just make sure we put that work in during the week on the training track and stuff, and make it a really enjoyable game.
And also, as well, there's a couple of first-year players have come to mind. Jessica Campbell, who's played a role this year, Brianna Smith. What are you expecting out of them today?
Look, with Jess, she's just a hard nut. She just gets in there, gets the job done. There's not much of her, but nothing really scares her. So just from her, we just look for her to create that run, you know, get her hands on that footy, get herself out in the space. You know, when she goes down forward, sneak herself a couple of goals. So, and Brianna Smith, yeah, her first year, she's been phenomenal. She plays in the back line, and you know, she just reads the ball really, really well. She hits the contest, she puts a lot of pressure on, and then just finds the easy target to help us start our run off the half-back.
Just following in, of course, with the way your season's been happening, you must be pretty proud about how you guys are kicking goals. Because I've seen lately, you know, you're having some big scores happening down there. Do you feel like, you know, I feel like what I'm seeing is it's just an even spread, which is what you would love to see as a coach for the, you know, for a team that's just come back into the competition. You must be pretty proud as a coach, seeing that there's been an even spread of goal kickers.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the big thing we want to say is that everybody has a role that they can play, and everybody can, you know, do whatever's in front of them, whether it's kicking goals, you know, winning the footy, handballing, tackling, everything like that. There's no one or two players we're going to rely on, whether it's up forward, in the midfield, down back. So we just back them in to have a crack at it. You know, don't fear the mistake. Have a go, and it's been great to see so many people getting a chance to kick goals and really enjoy it.
Well, Dwayne, congratulations on, you know, a terrific start to the year. Hopefully that form continues on here, of course, and wish you all the best. And yeah, hope you go well for today and, of course, the rest of the season.
Beautiful, boys. Thank you very much for having me on.
No worries, Dwayne Stangelin there, the Ferntree Gully head coach there, of course. Done a terrific job early on, you know, to seeing how the progress have been going for Ferntree Gully this year to come back into the competition after the first season since 2022. I think they're going terrific, the Ferntree Gully Eagles. Don't you agree, Paul?
Yeah, of course. And hearing about that even spread of goal kickers this year, it's really important to establish that kind of chemistry. And of course, that's what's contributed to their really good start to the year.
Well, now we are joined by the Fairpark head coach here, Terry Lewis here. Terry, welcome aboard to the Eastern Football Netball League for the first game this year. How you going, mate? Good to see you. Yeah. Don't think there's something. Can you just? Yeah. We can't really hear you. I'm sorry with the mic. I can't hear in the effects mic. Anyway, we'll continue on here. So just judging on your season, how have you seen your season so far? Coming into this game, I think you've had a pretty good start, in my opinion. Here, I think you've had a win, a loss, and a draw. How have you seen your first 3 games?
Consistent. The girls have been really consistent across the board. Last week was a very, very contested game, which we probably shouldn't have lost, but we did. The girls have been very, very consistent from the start of pre-season.
Just another key couple of players as well for you coming into the game. Bridget Harold as well. She's having a terrific year for you guys, and of course Maxie Stokes and Stephanie Quang. Must be pretty proud about how they're going.
Yeah, Bridge actually missed half the season last year, went overseas, so she's back.
The European summer that everyone's been going on, I see.
Yes, yeah. And Maxie's back. Maxie Stokes is back full-time, especially the first year back, so she had a year off.
Yep.
Years off, and she's back playing. So good things for Maxie.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Yep. A player that comes to mind as well. Maxie Stokes has kicked 4 goals this year in her first 3 games. How do you feel about that so far?
Maxie's good. She plays mid for us, mid forward, and she just wants the ball. She's a ball hunter. She just wants the ball all the time. And she's a good leader.
Yeah. And also a couple of first-year players as well, Michaela Haig and Elise Dowler in their first year. How are you seeing the development from those 2 players?
Those 2 played at Nuttawading last year, and we got Elise across first, and then Michaela followed her off. So Michaela will play in our up today, and Elise will be in the midfield. So they've been very handy.
Yeah. So coming into today's game, obviously I was talking about it there. You've had it's pretty unique feeling. You've had a win, a loss, and a draw. But I think your second game, you won 134-0. I'm pretty sure, I believe there. And you're definitely putting on some scoring, just like what Ferntree Gully's been doing the last couple of weeks. So where do you feel? Do you feel like you need to get on top of the midfield early to get? Obviously, that's the key to the game. And do you feel like help your smalls out and your key forwards as well? Do you feel like that's going to put you in a really good stead to,
Yeah, 100%. The game is won. The girls, the ladies, it's one in the midfield. 100%
Yep.
One in the midfield. You get the ball forward, you lock it in your forward half, you score, you give yourself a more score.
Yep.
We heard earlier that Ferntree Gully, their start this year, they've had a really even spread of goal kickers to start the year. What's your approach to that today?
My approach is I don't care who kickers as long as we score. So that's my approach. I don't care who scores as long as we score.
Yeah.
Our major goal kicker, Sarah Berthenson, is actually out today.
Yeah.
She's kicked
10 goals so far.
10 so far, so she's actually out today. She's got mother duties, so she's going to be fine heavily for that. So, but I don't know who scores as long as we score.
Yep. Okay. Well, thank you for joining on here, Terry, for today. And, obviously we'll be seeing you today, but I just want to say all the best for the rest of the season. And, hopefully we see your girls team climb up the ladder this year. It'll be good.
No worries, guys. Thanks.
No worries. Terry Lewis there, the Fairpark head coach there. as well. So coming into the game, pretty unique feeling, Paul. You know, seeing Fairpark 1-1-1. You know, that's pretty unique. And, you know, Ferntree Gully, of course, have had the bye round one, and they've won their last 2 games. I think they've won their last 2 games by pretty big margins as well coming into today's game. So they might be coming in as favourites. You know, seeing the scores here, they won 50-1 over Nunawanning. And then last week, they won 37-9. It was a twilight game. You know, I think, you know, seeing, you know, a lot of twilight games, you know, a lot of low scores happening. So could be a, you know, if it was a day game, things could have changed, but who knows? But yeah, I think you know, we're in for a good contest, I reckon, down here at Wellington Reserve. Do you feel that way too? Yeah,
of course. I mean, both sides are going well. Obviously, Ferntree Gully are 2-0. Fairpark, of course, 1-1. But no, it should be really good contest. Obviously, Ferntree Gully with the even spread of goal kickers, and also Fairpark's approach as well. To kicking scores as well.
And, you know, that's the thing, you know, I think with Ferntree Gully, they definitely have the upper advantage here, because we saw last week with the even goal kickers and as well. So you don't really want to rely on maybe the one goal kicker.
Yeah,
so
and I really like that approach from Fairpark, how, you know, as Terry said before, he doesn't care who kicks them as long as they kick them.
What I gather with Fairpark, it's us against them sort of thing. Yeah. You know, they only care about themselves, which is terrific from a coach point of view, from the way he stamps that out. So I think this game's going to be an absolute beauty, of course, as the 19s game has just finished up. It looks like Scoresby got home 9-5, 59 to Ferntree Gully 6-11, 47 in the 19s. So as the Fairpark girls come out onto the ground here, of course, led by Captain Bianca Firth, leading the charge for Fairpark coming into today. So it's a big crowd building up here, which is nice, you know, having the girls in the main oval and then the 19s in the back. So it should be an exciting day, I think. Yeah, so who's your keys to the game? I'll give you a... We'll go, you know, we might go the Channel 7 style here. 3, 2, 1. What do you think number 3 is? And we'll go down. So what are you thinking?
The keys to the game, I think, with Ferntree Gully, for them is to keep that even spread of goal kickers. Obviously, keeping that team chemistry together, kicking the goals for them. And obviously, you know, what's been a real bonus for them this year is that even spread of goal kickers. And I think for Fairpark is to have them as well, because you know, obviously you don't want to be too reliant on one player kicking all your goals, and you know, that'll be a big key for Ferntree Gully, for Ferntree Gully and for Fairpark to have an even spread of goal kickers.
Indeed, you know, that's a good observation there by you, Paul, as well. So we will be keeping around the ground scores as well during this broadcast as well, and heavily, as we touched on last week, which is impactful last week of what happened in the circumstances of the world. That, you know, that we are living in. It's unfortunate what's happened, but the scenes, you know, of course, and seeing that there will be a minute of silence before this game starts. It's just devastating what's happened around the world, especially in Australia, of course, what's been happening. It's not good. You know, I think it needs to be stamped out immediately, you know, I feel like. So it's good that, you know, Ferntree Gully and Fairpark are doing this. I know they would rather want to play, but they're doing the right thing and doing a minute of silence, which is good. So
yeah, I think it's fantastic. I mean, we saw the AFL promote it last week, and for clubs like Ferntree Gully and Fairpark to raise this awareness. Obviously, they are out there to play football, but then again, with issue like awareness like this, it puts really in a concept that it is, it's more than, it's not always about the game, and you know, there's really important issues to be addressed.
It is, you know, and I think it's a great initiative, like I touched on with both clubs. Ferntree Gully are taking their time to go onto the ground, but that's okay. So I think we touched on heavily on the plays, of course, in the pre-game, but you know, we need to see, you know, Maya Foster as well. She's having a pretty good year for the Gully. You know, we touched on heavily with Maxie Stokes. She's having a pretty good year But there's been a fair few players coming through the 18s, you know, judging through this list I've been seeing here. A lot of, you know, both clubs really. You know, Ebony Murback, she's coming in new to the club. It's great to see these new players and players come through the 18s, isn't it, Paul?
It is, and you know, players coming in from the 18s, it's always fantastic to see those young players, you know,
Coming
develop
from the junior program as well, which is great. So, yeah. So play is not too far away. We're still waiting for Ferntree Gully at the moment. So, but yeah, I think also another couple of key players. I think the Croots, they're having a pretty good year as well. Seen them in the best a few times, so we'll be seeing them a lot during the broadcast, especially Avi Croot, who you'll be seeing in the midfield today. She's having a pretty superb year as well. So there's a few stars around, you know. Tess McLeod, you know, I think Ferntree Gully call her the general. So she'll be looking likely to be having a massive impact for today. We might just, since Ferntree Gully haven't actually run out yet, we might actually just quickly go through who do you think will win and why. Sorry, Paul. Ferntree Gully now coming onto the ground as we speak right now, and led by Captain Bianca Firth here for the Gully. They're running out onto the ground. So back to my question, Paul. Who do you think wins and why?
It's a really tough one to pick, isn't it? I think, you know, Ferntree Gully have had 2 very good wins, and you know, Fairpark have been some very good form as well. I think it'll be close, but I think
so. Who's the winner?
Yeah, I think win. I think I'm just edging towards Ferntree Gully. I think how they're playing at the moment, they haven't conceded a lot of goals, and you know, I just really love that chemistry, even spread of goal kickers, and yeah, I think also at home, I think Ferntree Gully for me.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go with the Gully, of course. And of course as well, if you are watching on the broadcast, there are 2 signs, of course. So we've got the Campbell end, and of course we've got the Waters end, of course. Both girls are playing today, which is terrific for the Ferntree Gully. I'm sure, you know, they're generations in the family, of course. And it's great to see that these 2 are playing. You know, I think maybe, you know, I think Jess, it looks like it's her first year coming up playing for the Gully, of course, and Ashley Waters as well. You know, those 2 names are, you would say, maybe the backbone of the Ferntree Gully Football Club as well. So it's great to see, which, yeah, how do you address that, Paul?
I think it's a fantastic thing of footy when, you know, you've got generations of names at a club, you know, when you've got players coming through and, you know, players in the past who represent the club. Like in the AFL, for example, you got the father-son. So, you know, your dad playing in the AFL and sons coming through, and obviously generational players coming through as well. I mean, players in the past years and players in the present. It's a really great thing of football.
Yeah. So both teams are on the ground as we speak at the moment. So play's not too far away, and as we touched on, there will be a minute of silence prior to the start of this game to create awareness of gender violence, which it's been around heavily, and you know, it was heavily spoken, of course. And of course as well, you'll be seeing the Ferntree Gully and the Fairpark all wearing pink for breast cancer awareness round. So as we've been heavily touched on, both players, coaches and umpires and officials are now coming to the centre of the square or the circle to do the awareness of gender violence in honour of all women who have lost their lives to gender violence. And it's been heavily spoken, of course, last week. It's time to stamp it out. It's not a good thing. And yeah, this is a terrific movement by both Fairpark and Ferntree Gully here. It's great to see them all, you know, coming around. You know, usually it's just one team, but they're actually doing it together, which is even better. So we're just going to move now. Mike's will be back after this minute of silence.
I yell at him now. Oh, yeah? Yeah. Good boy. He's copped 2 sprays so far this year. Well, he won't to. He won't get a game.
Shit around the house. And then
Great initiative there by both clubs, and to get around one another, which is great. I've seen recently we do the coin toss here. So the captains, both captains, Bianca Firth and of course Ferntree Gully captain Ashley Hilda, about to do the coin toss here. Please don't tell me the coach is... No, I thought he was going to toss the coin up then. Can't be doing that. As the umpire tosses the coin up. And Fairpark, they will win the toss and they'll be kicking to the water's end, as they've been heavily spoken about too here. So play not too far away, Paul, which is, it's good to see. We've gave our tip why, so yeah. So another thing is also, do you feel like the start is crucial for both teams, don't you reckon?
Yeah, of course. Obviously, that's obviously the norm is to in footy to get a great start to the game, and having an early start will really start up the momentum.
Yeah. Big oval too down here at Wally 2. Don't forget as well. So yes, so it's both teams about to start the proceedings here in the Deakin University match of the round between Ferntree Gully and the Fairpark Lions here. So nearly coming into play here. So teams are coming in here. Umpire's about to throw the ball up down here, and to kickstart proceedings here is Paul Laconia. Take it away for the first bounce.
Here we go. It's round 4 between Ferntree Gully and Fairpark, as there are numbers around the footy early, as Ferntree Gully will win the clearance and get it into their forward 50, but it's kicked away well. Good tackle there by Hilda, as Fairpark look to move the footy early, and we're going to have a stoppage.
So both rucks going at it here. As you can tell, you'll be seeing a lot of those two together. They get a short kick there. That was down by Dowler. Players getting involved there. Good chain of handballs there by Thomas. Gets the handball away, kick away for the Fairpark Lions here. They go deep inside their forward 50. First time this morning. And the ball's going to be wrapped up, and it'll be a stoppage call here, and we're just on the corner of the 50.
So just outside the attacking 50 for Fairpark. We've played a minute in the opening term. Clearance nearly won there, as a tackle is laid by Bianca Firth, the captain for the Fairpark Lions. As we have another stoppage here, the clearance will be won by the Gully. Good handball over to Hilda as it's kicked down the line. Good kick away. Lot of ball on the ground early as it's kicked high up in the air, and that is a great mark taken by the number 14 in Olivia Renshaw, just outside the attacking 50 of Ferntree Gully. As it's a high ball taken there by Junginger, as it's kicked, and a mark is taken. Here we go, kicked to the top of the square. Opportunity for Ferntree Gully. Good handball. Now a chance here for the opening goal, and it is through.
It is
Great
through.
start for Ferntree Gully.
I think that was Foster. Maya Foster could be. Yeah, just centering ball there, which was superb there by the Gully there. They look promising early here. You know, when they get into their 450, it was pretty solid there. So maybe Maya Foster. So yeah, so it was Maya Foster. Sorry, yes. It was this hard scene. We don't have the replay in our screen, so we can't see. But anyway, good start to the Gully here. They lead 1 straight 6 to Fairpark, yet to score here. So great start there by the Gully, which is what we've been heavily talking about. They've been scoring very much lately into this game. I think they've had scores of 53-39 for both games. Of course, they had a bye in round 1, so they have been scoring the Gully, which is great. So gets a hit out there in Hague. Ball's going in the centre of ball. Clearance there by Fairpark here. Gets a short kick. Was hold there, no call there. Fairpark trying to look to get in clearance in Harold. And a kick there to the general. They like to call it down there in McLeod. That's Tess. Does a big long kick there. Trying to looking for the captain there, but all Fairpark at the moment. Gets a slight hand pass there by the Lions here. And a good kick there again. I think that was by Dara. Circling around here. Trying to get the ball open, and it'll be a ball up.
So we are 4 minutes in to the opening term here at Wally Chew Reserve. As both rucks go at it, clearance won by the Gully. As it's a one-on-one, and that is a great mark taken there by Campbell as she looks to go through the corridor, and that's great to see. Mark taken by Mafreaky into the forward 50 again for Gully. Good tackle. Handball again. Here's another opportunity for Ferntree Gully potentially. Will this be their second? Is for Forster again. And it's missed to the right.
She's been lively very much here, Paul. Maya Foster. She's having an incredible start to the game so far. Already on the scoreboard early days, so it's good to see here.
So it's 1-1-7 to Ferntree Gully. Fairpark yet to score. We've played 5 minutes in the opening term.
Thank you, Paul. Looks like it's Madeline Nelson to kick things off down here in the back line for the Fairpark Eagles here. Sorry, Lions. They get a play on kick there. Good chain of handballs by the Gully there. And looks like it's going to be out of bounds here. A little bit of stoppage work here. It is. Excuse the Fairpark Eagles. They're not there. They're the Fairpark Lions. My bad there. We might go to boundary side for the first time. Kate, how are you going? Good to see you again. How are conditions down there?
Hi, gentlemen. A little bit windy. Ground's a little bit heavy, but otherwise, so far this game's a good game.
It is indeed. You'll be hearing the voice of Kate Green, the best of the business in the female match of the rounds here. You'll be seeing her a lot this year, which is great to see. So a lot of chain the ball out. It'll be out of bounds here. It'll be down the right, down the end here. Good touch to play there. Might be free kick. No free kick called. It'll be another stoppage down the end there.
So just outside the attacking 50 of Ferntree Gully. It's been good tackling pressure by both sides early as Fairpark look to move it, but we're going to have another ball up. So the umpire throws it up. Numbers again by Ferntree Gully. As good tackle there for Fairpark as they look to move it down the corridor. Ferntree Gully back into the forward 50. Numbers for Fairpark as they look to clear it away. Good tackle, and we will have a stoppage. So a 7-point lead early for Ferntree Gully. Kick there by Campbell, top of the square. All are on her own, taken by Foster, and can she kick a second? She can! She has kicked.
Yeah, it's a point.
Up behind.
Yep. But again, she's just having all the time in the world. A lot of space around here by Foster. If I was Terry Lewis, I would probably get a gear on her because she's been very lively early days, which is good for the Gully, but concerning for the Fairpark Lions here. So about 12 minutes left to go in this first quarter down here at Wally 2. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast on Facebook and YouTube. And it's also a big day down here for the Eagles, of course. And a good strong kick there. Fairpark look to get back on the attack here. Only been in their 450 once, what I've seen. It's been, yeah, pushed down the back there. It's going to go to the Eagles. I think that's Carter. Carter plays on immediately. Big, strong brute to guess who in Foster. Sorry, no, that was Campbell, sorry. Campbell gets a short kick there. Fairpark get back on the attack here. Campbell gets another look at it here, and it's going to be holding the ball. And it looks like it's going to go to the Lions here. Big boot down to the Ferntree Gully dugout here. And again, that player Carter plays it on. Gets a big, strong boot to Renshaw. Couldn't mark there. Gets bumped out the way there. Lions back on the attack here. Intercept mark tried there by Nicky. And it's going to be a ball up here. Deep inside the forward 50 of the Ferntree Gully.
So inside the attacking 50 of Ferntree Gully, it's basically lived down here in these early stages as Fairpark look to clear it out.
Yeah.
That's holding the ball. Good tackle.
Good call too there by the umpire.
So it'll be Carter.
Again, she's been another player that's been heavily well done here by the Gully.
She has, as she'll be lining up for the second goal for Ferntree Gully. We've played 10 minutes so far in this opening term as she lines up for goal, and it's drifting to the right, falling short. Chance here, and it's a goal kicked. And it's a second goal for Ferntree Gully as they move to 2-2-14. The Gully to Fairpark gets a score.
Yeah, I think that was Nicola John Jinga, but she's been called here as Nikki just due to the coach, what she wanted to be called. So great start here by the Gully. You know, I feel like every time they just get it inside their forward 50, it's just a score there. So couple issues already for the Lions due to their backline really here. They've just got all the space, Paul. A lot of space as we go boundary side to Kate.
Just noticing that Ferntree Gully team has been quicker of the two to settle into their rhythm and their game plan. I suspect that Fairpark will too eventually.
Thank you, Kate. As another clearance goes deep inside for the Gully. And again, in the name of Carter, that's Brianna. She's been superb. Very lively early days here. And she tries to get it inside, deep inside the gully, forward 50 here. Plays circling around, trying to get the ball kicked, and it looks like it's going to be out of bounds, but no, it's not. Renshaw gets a short kick there. Plays circling around the ball there inside the gully, and it'll be balled up here. Just on the corner of the scoreboard here, down here at Wally 2 Reserve. 8 to go, 8 and a bit to go in this first quarter.
So, Ferntree Gully look to kick their third. It's a goalkeeper for Fairpark in the defensive 50. She looks to clear it out. High ball. Mark nearly taken there by Murback. As another opportunity maybe for Ferntree Gully. Numbers back there for Fairpark. But here's Mafrici. Kicks it high. Opportunity for Campbell. She's been lively early. Good pressure here by Fairpark. But it will be coming back here maybe. No, it falls out the back. Now taken by
I thought there would have been a hold there, but the umpire called holding the ball there. So Fairpark up the ball.
So Fairpark assessing their options. Mark there nearly taken there by Fennell. Fennell with it. She's been lively early for Fairpark.
She has indeed. You know, this is what they need. They need a bit of spark coming through here for Fairpark. It's been heavily in Ferntree Gully's way here. As they're right in front of us here, and we'll get a good look at this. A ball up here. So here we go. So 2 rucks going at it. And Dickinson and of course from Fairpark. Ball circling around here in the centre wing here of the gully. Campbell involved there. She's been playing one of the best so far for the gully today. So far. And the ball's going to be thrown up here. Just in the centre wing here, right in front of us here in the box. Thanks to Ferntree Gully for hosting us for this game. Mike gets two rucks going at it here. And again, Marashi. Good chain of handballs there. Nikki again. She's been pretty solid as well this first quarter. Kicked the goal, of course. Here she is again. Nice chain of hand pass, and it looks like it's going to be a push in the back, and it's going to go to the gully. In Nikki again. Janjinga. Plays on immediately, you expect. Big, long Bruce down for the Ferntree Gully forward line here. Carter again involved. Good chain of hand pass for Fairpark here. Bit of holding going on. And yes, they do call it. There we go. 5-time grand final umpire here, Paul, just letting you know. So Becca Stevens now bombs it inside the 450. Tries to Fairpark try again to look back on the attack here, but it's all Ferntree Gully down the back there. They'll get this in Hilda. The captain does a short kick there. Fairpark have got the numbers in Stokes there, and she tackles, and it'll be ball up.
So we have 5 minutes left in the opening term as the umpire will throw it up. So both rucks go at it as numbers again for Ferntree Gully, and we will have another stoppage. So just right in front of us here at Wally 2.
Boundary.
Boundary with Kate Green.
Both teams are showing early on the intensity of their tackling.
Yes, 100% agree with you there. There's been some strong tackles there as well, Kate, so it's good to see from both side of things here. So a free kick's been called, but anyway, the ball gets shifted away to the captain of Hilda. Hilda plays on immediately and drop the mark there, and it'll be a ball up here, right on the Ferntree Gully dugout section here, down here at Wally 2. Ferntree Gully coming in and
Boundary.
let's go boundary side to Kate.
I thought that would have been just a direct changeover, considering it was two Ferntree Gully players that touched it.
Yes, indeed. So last touch rule, of course, if you are watching the broadcast and pushing that. So Fairpark now try to get a goal on the board here for the first quarter. Strong long bomb there. And it looks like it's going to be again wrapped up. Quain, strong tackle there. As Kate talked about, the tackling pressure has been lifting, which is great. So, really well done there.
So,
Good.
so Fairpark, sorry Blake, as Fairpark look to win the clearance and get it in their forward 50. Ferntree Gully again with numbers. Here's Smith as she kicks it down the corridor as Fairpark have numbers back. Taken there by Quang into the or just outside the forward 50. As there's numbers here for Fairpark, handball away. And it looks like we will have a stoppage with 2:40 left in the opening term. It's Ferntree Gully 2-2-14 to Fairpark yet to score. Just outside the Fairpark attacking 50 as Fennell was tackled by Ferntree Gully numbers as Fennell again. She's been lively for Fairpark, as we've said earlier. It's in the forward 50 off Fairpark. Can they get something going here? Good numbers here by Ferntree Gully, and that is in the back.
In the back, yep.
An opportunity here for Fairpark, and it'll be taken by Harold. No, it'll be taken by
Croot.
Abby Croot,
Yep.
who's been lively for Fairpark this season so far. Numbers back here. Good tackle, and that is holding the ball. So Fairpark
Hall.
with Elizabeth Hall. An opportunity to get their first one on the board here.
I think Kate's got on the money here. You know, she's been talking about how good the press has been with the tackling.
So chance here for Fairpark, and that's drifted left. So it's the opening score for Fairpark as we have a minute and a half left in the opening term as we go boundary side with Kate Green.
Even though Fairpark's goal was behind, they needed that to settle them to moving forward into the second quarter.
100%, Kate, agree there. So Campbell, very well-known name down here at the Gully, which is great to see her, the family name, on the scoring where the goals are here. So we're into the dying stages here of this first quarter down here at Wally 2. Two rucks going at it, of course. Croot's involved there. But again, it's that playing Nikki there. She plays on immediately inside the corner of the square here. And again, another player in Carter. And she's been roughed up again by Campbell again. So all the common names here, Paul, for Ferntree Gully are definitely lifting here.
They definitely are.
Carter, Campbell. Definitely, I think
Foster.
Yep, they've all been likely.
So 15 seconds left in the opening term, just outside the attacking 50 is Fairpark clear it away. Can they get it in their forward 50 in time as numbers get around the footy, and that should be quarter time here almost at
Boundary.
Wally 2. There's the sign as we go boundary side to Kate Green.
For Fairpark, definitely number 39, Fennell, and number 9, Stokes. They've been very heavily involved in the tackling pressure that's been applied by Fairpark on Ferntree Gully.
100% as we go to quarter time here, we go to Blake Tennant with the goal kickers.
Yeah, so just a single goal kickers for the Gully here, of course, with Maya Foster kicking the first goal today, and Nicola Jonjingo as well kicking another one for the Gully here. They lead at the moment 2-2-14 to Fairpark, one behind here. Second quarter action straight after this.
I'll see you later.
Welcome back to the Deakin University match of the round down here at Wally 2 Reserve between Ferntree Gully and Fairpark. It's also breast cancer awareness round, of course, so be a lot of pink being around here, of course. My name is Blake Tennant, of course, calling the game here with Paul Laconi. And how did you see that first quarter, Paul? It was a good start by the Gully. They showed a lot of promises early days.
Yeah, great start by Ferntree Gully. The two
Boundary.
goals will go boundary side with Kate Green.
I have Fairpark's coach here, Terry Lewis. Terry, what are your thoughts on that first quarter?
We let them off the hook a little bit, a couple of them, let them run free. So this quarter we're going to lock them down. So we'll see how we go.
Okay, all the best for this quarter, Terry.
So there you go. So just more defence here. So what I'm saying is they could do the old-fashioned pole and just load up the back line. That's what we could see, of course. So anyway, back to you, what you were saying. Do you want to just talk about who started well?
Yeah, Campbell's had a lot of the footy in the forward 50, forced to kick the goal for Ferntree Gully.
Boundary.
We'll go boundary side with Kate
I
Gray.
just have Ferntree Gully coach Dwayne with me. Dwayne, you should be happy with that quarter.
And fantastic start. We look to hold that space and get the run. There goes Carts now. And the forwards just doing a really good being in front and locking it in and letting us set up our structure. So I'm really proud of the start we've got so far.
So all positives moving forward.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. All positives going forward. A few things to just keep tweaking and stay disciplined with, but outside, not really happy with the start and keep building on in the second quarter.
Thanks very much. All the best.
There you have it, Dwayne signalling the Ferntree Gully coach there as they look again to go in the attack, which will be very pleased about. They get a good strong kick there. And it's going to be a high tackle. And it is going to Fairpark. Immediately plays on. It might be intercepted, no. Fairpark have got numbers to the ball here, 3 against 2 here, but the Gully gets advantage, but it's going to be a free kick going to Fairpark.
Boundary, free kick for holding.
Yep, thank you, Kate, for that. Captain there and Hilda involved there. She gets tackled immediately. Gets a strong kick, but tripped. It looks like it's going to be a ball up.
So just outside the Ferntree Gully forward 50.
Sorry, Paul, just to cut you off, I've seen Renshaw on the ruck here. Been starting as a forward, so Renshaw on the ruck.
So Clearance won there by Junginger, as there's numbers back here for Fairpark. As they look to clear it out. Good tackle! And that is holding the footy. And it'll be going to Jess Campbell. Just outside the attacking 50. Just assessing her options. She goes in. Mark nearly taken there, as it will go back to Campbell potentially here, as there's numbers around it for Fairpark. Cleared away. Not 15. Now back to Hilda. Into the top of the square. Mark taken in defence by Nelson. As numbers here for Ferntree Gully, opportunity behind. So it's 2-3, 15 to Ferntree Gully, and one behind to Fairpark.
Yeah, what I've seen, of course, I think Madeline Nelson, she looks like she's coming around into the back line as well. She usually drifts as a forward, but maybe she's part of the defensive unit, is what Fairpark are trying to use here. As they look around here, Renshaw gets a short inboard kick here. Ferntree Gully got the players in the world, and again, that player of Carter plays on and intercept the mark there for the Lions. So trying to slow down here. I'm going to try to look for their first score. Big strong kick there. A little bit of a spoil. And Crute's been lively as well. She's been superb. And it looks like, again, Fairpark take the advantage. A big strong kick here. They got numbers here, but the Ferntree Gully again got the numbers to the back here. Both numbers going around there.
Well done.
One on a clearance there by Hall. Hall plays on immediately, one-on-one in the goal square. This is going to be interesting. Both going at it. Fairpark get the early look in, but again, the Gully, well done there by Captain Hilda. Hilda plays on. Looking around here in Waters. Waters has a strong inboard kick here for the Gully. And again, that player, Nikki, is playing superb all game so far, I reckon. And another player as well who's got the ball is Carter. She has been everywhere. So takes 2 bounces, plays on, and a great intercept mark. Sorry, not intercept, and taking a mark there. And that was by Jazz. So well done again. Just the 2 plays again from Ferntree Gully, Paul. As Jazz lines up. Big inboard kick here for the Gully. They've got numbers to the ball everywhere, but again, the Lions have been really defended well here. Chain of hand pass there. Gully again on, looking to get on the scoreboard. Again, Fairpark tried to get it out here. Plays on immediately. Big, strong, booming kick there. Who's going to fly? Yeah, looks like it's going to be a push in the back going to Fairpark.
So, free kick here for Fairpark as they look to clear it out of their defensive 50. Mark taken.
Spider captain.
So Hilda, who's been very lively for Ferntree Gully, as there's numbers here lurking for Ferntree Gully. Kicked away. It's a free kick. Holding the ball. So
Boundary.
Boundary with Kate Green.
As you can hear, the wind is actually beginning to pick up, and it's actually not ideal to be kicking to the water's end of the ground.
So is it coming to your direction, Kate, or is it coming down the back there?
It's coming kind of like at a side angle from the other oval across, but interfering with the water's goal end.
Great analysis there by Kate Green, of course, best in the business. Tries looking around here. Here we go for the Gully. That's Carter. Plays on. And looks like it's going to be out of bounds, and it's going to go to the Lions in Fairpark. Beautiful day here, of course. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast on Facebook and YouTube. This is the Deakin University match of the round. Hope you're enjoying. Big strong boot here. Here comes Renshaw again. She's been as a forward but drifted as a ruck. Early days again. That's that player in Nikki again. She's been superb. But intercept mark has been taken for the Lions. And it looks like here it's 4v1 here. Renshaw's going to be the first to the race here. Gives it off to Hilda. Hilda plays on immediately. And it's going to be intercepted again by Kroot. Again, she's been superb. Strong kick there. Again, Ferntree Gully got the numbers. They boom it inside their forward 50 arc here. Who's going to get there? But again, it's all here for the Lions. A good hand pass there by Zalmos. Strong kick there and an intercept mark taken there. And it looks like it's going to be Stevens. That's Rebecca. Plays on immediately. And it's going to be ball up.
So the top of the square here in the Ferntree Gully attacking 50. We have played nearly 7.5 minutes in the second term. 2-3, 15 to 1 behind in favour of the Gully. As we're going to have another stoppage. So another opportunity potentially for Ferntree Gully. Both rucks go at it. As Stevens looks to pick it up. Numbers here by Ferntree Gully. Good tackle there by Junginger. And it's going to be a free kick.
I think it's a throw maybe.
Boundary, it was a throw.
Yep.
So free kick here for Nikki Junginger.
Nah, I don't think it is, Paul. I think it's...
number 52.
Yeah, Jasmine Boss.
So Boss
Looks good. That's
kicks
it.
a goal. So Jazz Boss kicks a goal for Ferntree Gully, and it's their third, and they get it out to a 20-point lead. It's Ferntree Gully 3-3-21 to Fairpark 1 behind. We have played 8.5 minutes here in the second term.
Yes, again, just the Ferntree Gully, they just look very dangerous every time they get it inside their forward 50, and it's working heavily well for the Gully at this stage here. They need to get on the defence early days.
Boundary.
Let's go to boundary side with Kate Green.
I'm feeling for Fairpark at the moment because despite their very strong defensive position, it's just not being expressed in scores.
It's not working for them, Kate, when the coach heavily talks about it as well.
Yeah, I think that they're playing well, Fairpark, and they just need some more time in their forward 50. So there's numbers here for both sides, and it's a free kick here for Ferntree Gully.
Renshaw.
Renshaw, just outside the attacking 50. As a mark is taken
Carter.
by Carter, as she will line up for the Gully's fourth. So she comes in almost from right in front as the kick is high and it looks left. So behind for Ferntree Gully as it's 3-4-22 to the Gully. 1 behind for Fairpark. We've played 10 and 15 in this second term.
Indeed, good stuff there by Paul. And it's again going to go to the Gully. Just upwind is just heavily. I think I can hear that from up here. There's a lot of wind coming around down here at the Gully. Ball's inside the pocket of Ferntree Gully here. Gets strong tackle there. It's just pressure at the moment from the Gully to Fairpark. I don't think they're coping well with it. Carter again. Gets a strong inboard kick there. Where would this go? And it's going to go out of bounds on the full, I believe. So Zolmos, vice captain, will take proceedings here. Another general of Fairpark. She's been under pressure all day. She plays on immediately with a big booming kick. And Stokes is involved there, strong tackler. And it's going to be a ball up deep inside the pocket of Ferntree Gully on the 50 arc.
So, hey, we've got 8.5 minutes left in the second term. 21-point lead to Ferntree Gully as the clearance is won by the Lions. And there's an intercept mark for the Gully. Just in the corridor as it goes just outside the forward 50. And nearly picked up there. Handball away as Fairpark look to clear it. There's a tackle as it's picked up by Firth, and here's an opportunity to clear it out defensive 50. 2-on-1 as good pressure being shown here by Fairpark. And we are going to get a stoppage just right in front of us here at Wally 2 Reserve. So it's Ferguson and Firth taken there by Haig, and we'll get another stoppage.
Right in front of us here in the box down here at Wally 2 Reserve. Thanks for the facilities, Ferntree Gully, as the clearance comes in involved. Passed by Danapala. And an intercept mark taken there for Fairpark in Quang. She brings it along inside. Here's another play that's been lively for Fairpark. And it's going to be a high contact free kick going to that player in Fennel. She's been quite loyal to the early days.
Fennel's been outstanding.
Indeed. So Fennel now has got the ball, looking for options. She burns that inside the forward 50 for the Lions. No, the ball's going to be wrapped up here, of course. No call here, and it will be eventually in a high tackle going to the Eagles, by the looks of it. No. Is it going to?
Fairpark.
Fairpark. I thought
No,
it went to Ferntree Gully. Yeah. Anyway, plays on immediately. Gets a strong tackle. That's a great tackle. Should be called up. It is. Well done. And again, that's by Firth, the captain, doing the captain honours there. So Firth now has the ball, bombs it in to Fennel. She's been everywhere. She picks up the ball, spins once, spins twice, gets tackled, and unfortunately gets holding the ball. Another tackle there by the captain of Hilda. That's Ashley. Ashley kicks it along, looks like to Carter. Carter picks up the ball. She says, get away from me, and she bombs it long inside the forward 50, approaching off Ferntree Gully, and it's going to be wrapped up. So on the cricket pitch here of the Ferntree Gully.
So 5.5 left in the second term as we're just outside the attacking 50 of Ferntree Gully. Good tackle. And there will be another stoppage. So both rucks will go at it. Good handball as they look to make some space, but good numbers again being shown by Ferntree Gully, Dara and Campbell, as Ferguson and Haig go at it. Good handball as Campbell, who's had a lot of the footy in this game so far, just outside the attacking 50. Kicked off the ground. Numbers here for Fairpark. Handball away as it's going to be kicked here by Carter. Inside the attacking 50 for Ferntree Gully. Now Renshaw.
Boundary.
We'll go boundary side with Kate Green in a moment. As we're going to get a stoppage, we'll go down to Kate.
Okay, number 52, boys. Jazz is just coming off to be assessed by trainers for Ferntree Gully.
It looks like the stubby Kate. I think she's holding down a bit, so we'll have a look into that. Thank you to Kate.
So here's an opportunity for Campbell as she's tackled. Now looks to be cleared out of the defensive 50. Haig nearly kicked it away as numbers here again from the Gully. Now Anderson. Anderson kicks high. But this will be an intercept mark to Quang.
So Quain now kicks it inside. Back for the Lions here. Who's going to fight? Great intercept mark taken there by Dara. She plays on immediately, looking to the top of the square. Carter's involved. You expect that. And here come the Lions now. Big run and play here. They've got numbers here if they can get it away. But again, it's all Ferntree Gully. Gets the ball out here and it's going to get a tackle taken. So now ball up here.
Boundary.
Let's go boundary side of Kate Green.
Ferntree Gully are holding more their lines where Fairpark seems to be kind of swarming down.
It's kind of like they're expecting it, Kate. Like whenever with Fairpark, they just take the ball and they just run, and the Ferntree Gully just expecting it. So interesting there.
Perhaps just a little bit more of interpreting the way of the game.
Indeed. So here we go. Both players going over here. Chain of handballs. Handball away. Here come the Gully. Good chain of here. Kicks here. Renshaw. Renshaw takes a mark. She's been playing in the ruck, but now she's drifted us forward. And this could kick her first for the afternoon, hopefully. She lines up here. Kick, it's on its way. It's there. No, it's not. It's going to drift to the right. Through far behind. It looked good from here, but it drifted to the right. So that moves the score to Ferntree Gully 3-6-24 to Fairpark 1 behind.
So Fairpark will look to clear their lines as it's kicked off the ground there by Firth, as numbers being shown again by Ferntree Gully as it's cleared away. Down the line, chasing it is Whale and Quang.
Oh, I don't know. I think he got bumped. High tackle.
So Quang.
Definitely a high tackle.
Yeah, okay.
So Quang will kick it down the line. Mark nearly taken. Here's Junginger into the forward 50, 1-on-1. As it's handballed away by Campbell, who's been everywhere for Ferntree Gully. No free kick, and it goes out of play.
Boundary.
We'll go boundary with Kate Green.
Just a quick update on Ferntree Gully number 52, boys. Just winded, will be returning to the game at a later point.
That's good for the Gully here as they get inside there. And Campbell rushes it, and then you go kick for a behind. I don't think this scoreboard's updated because I've seen 2 behind, so I think it's going to go 3-7-25. It should be to 1 behind because I've seen 2 behinds in a minute, so there you go. Renshaw involved early, she smothers that. Gully looked in the attack here. Here's Campbell to Renshaw, and it's a push, and it's going to be a free. No, it's a high tackle. This is not good. She's slow to get up here. I think this is Campbell. It's going to be on the halftime siren here. She's right now, yep. She's got back up on her feet. As Campbell now lines up for the Eagles' 4th. On the halftime siren, this will be huge if she can kick this. And it's not going to land there. It's going to be a no score there. But it's the Gully leading at the half-time here. 3-7-25. It says 3-6-24 on the scoreboard. I think that's wrong. But Fairpark 1 behind. Kate.
Trainer will be assessing Ferntree Gully player number 1, Campbell, just to ensure that she's all right at half-time break.
Paul, we'll do it quickly, just go through the goal kickers as well.
Yep, so all singles to Ferntree Gully. Of course, in the first quarter, Forster and Junginger. And in the second quarter, Jazz Boss kicked the goal for Ferntree Gully. So at half-time, it's Ferntree Gully 3-7-25 to Fairpark 1 behind.
where you're at the pub.
Welcome back to the Deakin University match of the round down here at Wally 2 Reserve between the Ferntree Gully Eagles and the Fairpark Lions here. It's the Gully leading early days here, 3-6-24 to Fairpark, 1 behind here. So as we're waiting to get back into proceedings, we might go through some scores here. I've got some Division 4 scores here as we speak. Warrandyte get home here, 4-16-40, defeated Baronia Senior Gold side. No score there, so good win there for the Dieters. Wanturna South had a good win there, 38 to Upper Gully, 7 by the looks of it. I don't think it's over, but that's what they've just said here. And I've also got a 3rd division score as well. It looks like to me, no 3rd division score, sorry, my bad. 2nd division, sorry. 2nd division score, I've got Waverley Blues 3-3-21 to Ringwood, yet to score. That's in the other one there as well. In Premier, I think as well as, I think South Belgrave got home in Premier. Yes, they did, 5-3-33. Defeated Mount Evelyn 2-8-20. So Mount Evelyn get the first loss of the year as well. They've been pretty solid. So that's it. That's pretty good there for the Saints there. It's both teams 2-0, of course, in the big game between the Eastern Devils and South Croydon coming up today. They'll be at 12:30. That's going to be a blockbuster. 2 teams undefeated. How have you seen around the grounds, Paul? Have you seen some interesting scores, you reckon?
So the scores, so from my end, sorry, but my app's kind of playing up, but I've got some scores here. So at the moment down at Baronia, it's Baronia 128 to White Horse 5-6-36, and down at Vermont it is. Sorry, it's just some issues here at the moment. Of course, that final score, South Belgrave winning by 13 points over Mount Evelyn in Division 1. In Division 1, Donvale and...
Yeah, there's nothing really doing at the moment around the grounds. It's a bit hard, but keep them posted as well, please. We want to get your side to know if you guys got the win or not today. So if you can, if you're around the grounds, text in. Yeah, did mention that, the Waverley Blues. So good win coming up there for the Blues as well. So what have we seen so far? Have we seen, you know, Fairpark coach Terry Lewis has just come out and said they want to be more defensive, but I feel like they're not being more defensive, to be honest with you, Paul. You know, Ferntree Gully have had way more numbers inside their 450.
Yeah, they've been really good, Ferntree Gully, getting those numbers in the 450. I feel like every time Fairpark have had the footy, they've been rushing it a bit. They haven't really had a lot of numbers as far as finding targets are concerned. They're getting a lot of numbers as far as tackling pressure is concerned, but there's not a lot of targets showing for Fairpark.
Yeah, indeed. So can you see Fairpark coming back? I feel like if they kick the first goal here, they're a chance, but I don't think, from what I'm seeing, unfortunately, it's just not their day today, unfortunately.
Yeah,
but can you see them coming back?
Well, what they need to do, they need to get some more time in their forward 50. So it's, as we've seen the first half, it's all been Ferntree Gully. Obviously, if they kick the first 2 goals, there's a chance. But I think how it looks at the moment, I think Ferntree Gully will win this one.
Yeah. Do you think they'll win comfortably, or they'll, you know, maybe a 3-goal margin win? How do you see it? Do you see them blowing, you know, they've had enough's enough? And do they blow the game out, or do you see it being a 3-goal margin?
The way it's going, if they keep getting numbers to the ball, I think it'll maybe be around a 5, 6, maybe 7-goal win.
Yeah. Yeah, indeed. So umpires out and about here, players not too far away here, down here. It's a wonderful day down here at Wally 2 Reserve. Don't forget as well, straight after this, it's the senior men's game as well. A massive game down there at Croydon between Baronia and Croydon. Baronia's undefeated, and of course Croydon only lost the 1 game. So it'll be a huge game. So big afternoon ahead, but this game is also going to be a bit bigger so at the moment. But we'll go through a couple of players, Paul, that I think have just been starting, you know, to get involved here. You know, Jessica Campbell, she's having a very solid game as well. I think Nicola Junjinga, she's having a really solid game as well. But I think the big one is, what I've been seeing is Brianna Carter. She's having a really good game. She's definitely probably on the mark of 3 votes, you would say.
Yeah, she has been showing up a lot in the forward 50. She's had a lot of footy in the midfield as well. Another player for Ferntree Gully who's been impressive is Ashley Hilda. She's had a lot of footy.
Yeah, indeed. The captain as well. She's been laying a few tackles as well, which is indeed. And, you know, I felt like that second quarter was pretty full on there as well. Just a few big tackles, which is good as well. So just going off Fairpark as well, we've got to give them a bit more love. I feel like
Fennell's been really good.
Yeah, Fennell's been superb, I reckon, as well. The captain's been good, but I think Abby Crute is definitely going to be in conversation as one of their best players as well. So as well, and I think Bridget Harold as well. She's been solid all day, and I think Zalamus as well, the vice captain, number 10, Talia Zalamus. I think she's been pretty solid all day. It's been in their backline a fair bit. So,
gentlemen.
Yeah, let's go boundary side to Kate Green.
Hi, gentlemen. Just waiting for the coaches to get to their respective coaches' boxes, but was having a chat with Ray Baird, who's actually enjoying seeing his first live game of women's footy.
Which is great to see Ray Baird involved, which is great. You know, he's a great fella on our media team, and it's good to see him down here today. So both teams are on the field, I believe. Yes, they are. Kate's going to go and get an interview with both coaches, I expect. The music is pumping down here at Wally 2 Reserve. It's a great day down here for the Deakin University match of the round. What do you think? Paul, I'll ask you another one. What do you think Fairpark need to do to get back into this game? Obviously, scoring is number one.
Yep.
What else do you reckon?
I think personally they need to draw. They need to get some more numbers up the ground. To give them some more targets, because I know they've spent a lot of time in the
boundary.
And 50 will go down to Kate Green.
Okay, gentlemen, I have with me Terry Lewis again. Terry, that first half, a bit of a hurt.
Yeah, certainly was a bit of a hurt, but we're still in the contest. I've just asked the girls this half to go out there and take the game on and enjoy it. So let's see how we go.
Any positives from that first half?
Yeah, Bianca, our captain, led the way. Same with Steph. Steph led the way, and Bridie, young Bridie, on the wings. Yeah, they've had a good first half. So hopefully we can continue on. But by the looks of things, it's not going our way. There we go.
All the best.
So a mark here taken by Campbell to start off the third quarter. She looks at her options. Good numbers here for Fairpark, as there's numbers here for Ferntree Gully as well. Handballed away as they look to clear it away. I think they need to use a bit more corridor as well, Ferntree Gully. A lot of the play's gone down the line, as it's going to be in the back, and it'll be a Ferntree Gully free kick.
Yes, it looks likely it is, Paul.
So
boundary.
We'll go down to boundary with Kate Green.
Sorry, guys, just tiptoeing through the mud to get to Dwayne. Dwayne, you must be pretty happy with that first half.
Look, it was a really good first half. I think the last 5-6 minutes, Fairpark started pretty first, so it's something we addressed about just keeping the work rate up and staying disciplined that way. But overall, the girls have been fantastic so far, so I couldn't be happier.
Message moving forward for the last half?
Look, it's just keeping that confidence and belief in what we do, and just keep that work rate up and play a 20-minute quarter.
Thanks very much, Dwayne.
Thank you again, Kate and Dwayne Stangeling, the Ferntree Gully football women's coach. Must be a very happy man, because they are playing some good footy. Anyway, back into the footy action here. We're into the pocket of Ferntree Gully here. Crute's got the ball. She gets smothered. And ball's looking around. A good kick there by Smith. Smith gets a kick involved here. Who's going to get involved here? Plays to the ball here for both teams, but Fairpark get a kick out here. Fairpark got another there in Haig. She gets called, and that will be holding the ball. So the tackling pressure from Ferntree Gully, that second quarter has been lifting them, and now this player in Junjinga plays on immediately. Big, strong inboard kick. Who's going to fly? Doesn't eventually get there. Good kick inboard here. Is it there? No, it's not. It's going to go for a behind. That was again by Smith. So Smith has started this third quarter pretty solid all day, this quarter. So that moves the score on the Deakin University scoreboard. 3-7, 25 to Fairpark, 1 behind.
So a 24-point lead for the Gully, as Fairpark will go down the line, as there's a pack towards the footy as they get the footy here. Fairpark down the line. Umpire says play on, as a tackle there, and it'll be a ball up.
Boundary.
We'll go boundary side to Kate Green.
Nearly had the Ray Baird have a few comments, but he decided not to.
Yes, he's a man. He loves having a chat, which is good. So it's the Gully try to looking kick here, and it's intercepted there by Nelson. she drifts between Paul. She goes from half back into the forward line, which is good for the fitness of her, which is good. So it's Croot now looking to get the ball, but again, it's again in Massey. And it's going to be a push in the back for a kick. Going to the lines, I believe. Yes, it is. And that's going to Croot. That's Abby.
She's been outstanding this game.
She has, just as well as Fennell. She's been terrific as well for the Lions. And it's going to go out of bounds here. So it's on the side here of the centre wing down here at Ferntree Gully.
So right in front of us here, and right in front of Kate Green as well, as we'll get a ball up. Nearly 4.5 minutes in this third quarter. It's Gully by 24 as Dickinson and Haig. Clearance looked to be won here by Fairpark. Good tackle there as Mafreaky gets it away inside the attacking 50 of Ferntree Gully. Good pressure again here by Ferntree Gully as Smith looks to get it away, and it'll be a ball up just on the 50-metre arc.
Great defence by Fairpark.
Certainly was. Now, numbers again, great tackle for Fairpark as they look to take the game on. Here's Croot.
Yeah, he's lucky you got a call.
Now it's maybe an opportunity for Fairpark. Murback, Mark nearly taken and was taken by Ferntree Gully, number 24. And a mark taken there by Murback as they look to go into the forward 50. Here's an opportunity, maybe tapped forward by Hall. Good tackle by Fairpark as now look to handball away. 2-on-1, and that's in the back. So an opportunity for Fairpark as it's going to go to Quang. She's assessing her options. Top of the square. Can they get a mark here, Fairpark? As Ferntree Gully looks to clear away, and that is high, so it's a free kick going the way of Ferntree Gully as they look to clear their defensive 50.
Yeah, so the captain Hilda plays on immediately. It's in Carter. She's got the ball here. She looks in forward here on the wing, down here, the opposite where we are. That's a kick there by John Jinga. Plays on immediately there for the Lions. Big strong beaming kick on the centre of the ground here. He's going to get kicked away here. Fairpark again got the numbers early days, but that's going to be a high tackle, and it's called. And it's going to the Eagles. I think it again going to Carter. Plays again to Smith. Here come the Eagles here. They're out here if they can just control this. This is Masisi. Plays on immediately. Plays to the ball here. Anderson involved. Got the kick there. 1-on-1 in the goal square. If they can get this, it'll be crucial for the Gully. The ball's going to race. Campbell's involved there. Little toe poke. Nothing doing. Through 8 behind. That moves the score to Ferntree Gully 3-8-26. So Fairpark 1 behind.
The old-fashioned toe poke rush behind as
Boundary.
it's down to 25 points. We'll go down to Kate Green.
It's getting a little hard to hear you guys because of the, forgive me for this, doof music coming from underneath you.
Yeah, I think we hear that every week when we're out and about doing our media duties. So just keep going, Kate. You're doing a terrific job. So try to find somewhere if you can. Anyway, I think it's going to be a Ferntree Gully free kick here, Paul. I think it looks like it's Campbell. So Campbell on the pocket. Big, strong, moving kick, and it's going to be intercepted mark taken there. I think that's going to be Nelson.
Yes, definitely Nelson.
Yep, so Nelson got the ball here. She's got numbers around here. She just lets that short kick there. But no, she plays on immediately. And I think Campbell's got this. Yes, she does. So Campbell's got the footy here. Maybe try to look for a lead here, Ferntree Gully here. She does that. Looks like being intercepted here. Trying to get open inside the forward 50 of the Ferntree Gully, and it's going to be wrapped up through for a tackle.
So, just here in the top of the square for Ferntree Gully here in the attacking 50. Deep in the attacking 50. As both rucks go at it. And it looks to be cleared away. Now a chance here for Gully. Is it touched?
Yeah.
Yes. So, ninth behind for Ferntree Gully. It's 3-9.
Bad luck to Stokes. Bad luck to Nikki.
She did well there, Nikki Junga, as it's gonna be cleared out here by Fairpark. 2-on-1 here, but the one nearly took that mark. As numbers again here for Ferntree Gully, as it's a 26-point lead here for the Eagles. 3-9, 27 to 1 behind, just outside the attacking 50 for Ferntree Gully. As it's really kicked away there by Haig, and it's going to be a free kick the way of Ferntree Gully. Holding the ball, so it'll be Dickinson as she looks to go inside the attacking 50. Numbers for Fairpark, but also numbers for Ferntree Gully. There's Dickinson again. And just on the arc, looking to create another opportunity here, and there is another opportunity. But fair play to Fairpark with numbers defensively. Their defensive pressure's been, as we've said before, been really good, Fairpark.
They have been, you know. I think their coach, Terry Lewis, alluded to that in his quarter-time speech to Kate. So good stuff there by Fairpark. They're hanging in there. They kick one more here. This should be good for them, Fairpark, but it looks like it's going to be a free kick going to the Gully again here. So he bombs it inside. A lot of plays listed there for the Gully around the ball there. And looks like it's going to be a ball up. Just in the middle of the Ferntree Gully forward 50 here, down here at Wally 2. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast, of course, on Facebook and YouTube. Thanks to our partners in LKL Media, doing a terrific job all season long looking after for us on the broadcast here. It's a nice little tap there. Here comes Carter, step around the corner, and it's going to, no mark taken there. Looked all right there for a minute. This is dangerous, and Campbell gets a kick. That's through, I think. It is. The Gully get their fourth. 4-9-33 to Fairpark, one behind. Campbell does all the good work there, Paul, and she gets a reward on the scoreboard.
Yeah, fantastic roving. We'll go down to Kate Green.
Just with that goal, they've been working at getting that goal most of last quarter and the first 13 minutes, 12 to 13 minutes of this quarter.
Indeed they have.
So margin out to 32 points with 7:45 left in the third term. Ferntree Gully look to win the clearance again. Here's Carter into the forward 50. Campbell, who kicked the goal before, handballs away. Now a chance here for Forster, and it's gone through for, it's gone out in the full, I think, yes?
Yes, it has. Just with regards to Fairpark, Terry Lewis must be really proud of the girls because they have not given up on their defensive intensity.
No, they haven't, Kate. So I think he'd be pretty happy. Might have to see how he's feeling about that defensive act in the three-quarter time message from Terry Lewis. It'll be interesting to see. Good strong kick there for the Gully here. And it's going to be a Ferntree Gully free kick, I believe. Yes, it is. Can't really tell with the first touch rule. I'm slowly getting back into this. So the Gully trying to look involved here. I think this is Waters. There's a strong kick here. Jenkinson involved here. She's been terrific and holding the ball. And it's going to go back to the Gully here. And that's where Dickinson plays on immediately. Short kick there. Campbell. Back to Campbell here. Don't tell me 2 and a trot. Don't tell me! It's through! She's got 2 in a minute, I believe. And the Gully get a lead here. 5-9-39 to Fairpark, 1 behind. Campbell again, just brilliant. She's been brilliant all game. That's 2 and a quarter. Gee, she's been likely. Do you reckon now she's got the play of the game you expect?
Well, she'll be up there. You know, the 2 goals in a minute, and she's created a lot of opportunity. She's been involved in a lot of the play up forward for some of her teammates as well, and 2 goals in a minute. Great effort by Jessica Campbell. As Fairpark win the clearance. Numbers again for Ferntree Gully is able to kick it away and will go into their forward 50. Good tackle. And is that holding the ball?
Oh,
it is.
Don't know if that was holding the ball. Anyway, play on.
So maybe an opportunity for Fairpark. Good numbers here, fantastic. Now here's Firth. Can she kick the first here for Fairpark? Whale. Good tackle by Whale. Maybe an opportunity. Goes back to Whale, handballs away. And it'll go out of play. There, good bit of play there by Fairpark.
Yeah, but I think Tess McLeod's slowly getting up from that strong tackle.
The trainer's on the way out to
should have been a sling.
check her now.
I reckon that should have been a sling tackle.
Borderline.
Borderline is going to be a free kick here going the way of Fairpark. So
Boundary.
we'll go down to boundary with Kate Green.
Just have the trainer just near me. She's definitely assessing who's that number 23, was it Dickinson that we
So Alina Boyd kicks the first goal for Fairpark as it's 1-1-7 to Fairpark. They've been working hard and they get their first goal of the game. Fairpark 1-1-7 to Ferntree Gully 5-9.
I think we're going to get back to Kate. So I think it was Tess McLeod who was in that sling tackle there.
Trainer's just keeping an eye on her from the sideline and definitely on the list to check at 3/4 time. Dwayne Stangelin is pretty happy with what his Ferntree Gully girls are doing at the moment.
They have, and this one, guess who? Campbell kicks it long inside the 450. She definitely has been the Ferntree Gully's best players here. Chain and handballs to herself here. And the ball's gonna, no it's not, it's still in place. Don't tell me, it's a goal. You wouldn't believe it, it's through. The Gully get their 6th here. Trying to find out who this player is. It's hard to tell from...
I'm just waiting for it to turn around to see a number.
Is it if they called it goal or behind it, it is a goal. But I'm trying to find out who this player is because it was hard to tell here.
Might be Campbell maybe. But we'll wait and see who it is as it's a 6th goal.
Anyway, so we're going to ball this ball up. We'll find out who this goal scorer is just in a moment here. 666 rolling, I believe. No? What's going on here?
Surrey Park, Ferntree Gully ball because of early entry of Fairpark player into the square.
Yes, that is a roll. Well done, Kate. Good call up there. We'll try to find that goal in a second. Big, strong, booming kick. And again, she's been terrific. Fennell plays on though. Don't know if that was needed. Crute takes a kick and finds a good intercept mark. I think this is the one. Maybe it was Campbell. I believe it was. Yes, I'm going to put it down as Campbell. I think she's kicked 3 now in the quarter. She plays on immediately. And a good taken mark there. Again, that was by 24. We don't have a 24 in our team sheet.
No, it wasn't Campbell that kicked it, guys. She was in the far goal end side of the centre square.
Yeah, we might have to get you, Kate, if you can, to find out who
It
that...
was number 2, Anderson, that kicked out the previous goal.
Okay, so it was Anderson. Thank you, Kate. So we're deep inside the forward 50 end of Ferntree Gully. The player of Campbell kicks it away. And the luck doesn't go her way this time because that's free from behind. 6:10:46 to Fairpark 1-1-7. Just about a minute to go in this third quarter.
So a 39-point lead the way of Ferntree Gully as options are being assessed, and that's going out in the full, so we'll go back to Ferntree Gully, and it's going to go the way of Campbell, who will kick it to the top of the square. Good mark taken by Boss, Jazz Boss, as she will line up for a second. She kicked a goal in the second quarter. And as she goes back, can she kick her second? It's coming back, top of the square. Good numbers here for Fairpark. And they keep it alive, and well done to Fairpark there. Cleared away as it's taken here by Hilda, the captain of Ferntree Gully. Mark taken, and that's a good mark on the siren as well, and it'll be Stevens, Rebecca Stevens for Ferntree Gully. Can she put through their 7th of the game? So Stevens, as she comes in, the kick is on its way, and it falls short. And it's 3-quarter time out here at Wally 2 Reserve. And it's Ferntree Gully by 39 points. And we'll pass over to Blake Tennant for the goal kickers.
Yeah, so 6:10:46 to Fairpark 1-1-7. Single goal kickers in that quarter to Alina Boyd. First for Fairpark. They netted it. They worked really hard. But it's kind of like the Jess Campbell show in that third quarter, because she kicked 2 third-quarter goals there. And, of course, Brittany Anderson kicking the 1. That is 3-quarter time down here at Wally 2 Reserve. We're back for the last quarter action. Don't miss out. Straight after this, you'll hear the 4th quarter action.
That's it, mate. Strike it up. Do a little bit of a talk.
Welcome back to the Deakin University match of the round down here at Wally 2 Reserve between Ferntree Gully and the Fairpark Lions down here for the Deakin University match of the round. It's also the breast cancer awareness round, of course. They'll be pink right around the Eastern Football Netball League today. Paul, interesting quarter that one, but Paul, you got some scores around the grounds that you are likely to tell us.
Yep, I've got some scores from Premier Division, so Baronia and Whitehorse. Whitehorse lead that at three-quarter time, 6-7-43. Whitehorse to Baronia, 2-2-14. Vermont the Basin lead 5-8-38 to Vermont 2-3-15 at three-quarter time. In Division 1, we have score in Division 1. We'll go to Division 2, and in Division 2, Waverley Blues lead over
Boundary.
Let's go. Sorry,
Hi.
Paul. Let's go Boundary side with Kate.
Hi, I'm down here at Fairpark. Terry's bailed and he's given me Chris. So Chris, third quarter and moving into this last quarter, positives and what to work on.
Yeah, we gave away a lot of stupid free kicks, so we just need to try not be clumsy. Definitely an improvement as well. Obviously, we scored, which was good. So the drive for the last quarter and the main focus was let's win the quarter. Let's go out there with a bit of aggression. Really push. We have to play as a team. We sort of be sagging off a bit. We're not getting to each contest. So just try to get to the fact that we're better than what we are playing. We're having an off day. So if we can try and win this quarter and really bring it from there, we can carry the momentum on to obviously the season to come. So yeah, just need to finish it.
Big positive that we've seen from the media angle has been the tackling pressure defensively for Fairpark. It's been awesome.
Yeah, we're really proud in our defensive unit all season, not just today. They're very strong, and we're lucky that we've got a couple of girls that can rotate in and out, which is good. They've basically saved us today in terms of it being a bit more damaging in the scoreline, which is good on them. But one last final effort is all we're asking for.
All the best. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you to Dwayne Stegerling there, the head coach of the Ferntree Gully women's team.
No, that was Chris for Fairpark.
Oh, Chris, sorry, yeah, Chris from Fairpark, my bad there. Sorry, Kate. Anyway, as we're back to the footy action, trying to get across here, Ferntree Gully trying to look inboard here. Ball circling around here, going for the Fairpark goals here. Intercept mark taken there. That was by Croot.
Boundary.
Let's go boundary side of Kate Green.
Now I have Dwayne from Ferntree Gully. You got that right now, Blake?
Yes, I got that right.
Okay. Dwayne, you've got to be pretty happy with the girls' game so far.
No, that was the quarter we've been looking for. That was a full 20-minute effort. I think Hannah on the wing a couple of times, just backing herself to run with the footy and drive into our forward line, and our setups to just lock it in and keep it going has been brilliant. So I was really happy with that, and we just, as we said, just reset and put another 20-minute effort in. Let's rest on our laurels now and really finish the game off.
So basically business as usual.
Business as usual, but now it's just a mental thing. Stay strong and play our game 4 quarters of it. So
thanks very much, Dwayne.
Thank you, Dwayne Zangerlin. Finally got it right there. There we go. So we're on the board there. But anyway, outside back to this action. Of course, it's the Gully leading 16-46 to Fairpark 117. We do have a score in Premier Division here, the Eastern Devils and South Croydon. It's the Devils leading at the moment, 29 to South Croydon 8. 7 minutes gone to the fourth quarter. So that was the big game there in Premier Division for the Deakin University women's match there. Here comes a play that we've been heavily talking about, but I think that's going to be, and that's holding the ball.
Nah,
Fenner,
trip.
Trip, sorry. So Fenner will get the ball back. No, it's holding the ball. I think it's holding the ball. Yeah, holding the ball. Free kick going to the Gully there. Good kick there, and that's going to go to Smith. Smith now has the ball. Just got plays everywhere at the moment. That was going to go to Waters. Handballs away there to Smith. Sorry, that wasn't Smith. Plays on. Gets a strong kick there. Junkie Junior gets a handball there. Back to her. Kicks a long, strong bomb here. Where this will go, this will be touched though. But Ferntree Gully have got numbers. That's a good tackle. Well done. That's holding the ball, I believe. No, it's not. It's a free kick going to Fairpark. I thought that was holding the ball. Anyway, kicking board here. Crute's involved there. She's been superb.
Free kick was from being held before tackling.
Anyway.
So just inside the forward 50 here for Ferntree Gully, as Hilda and Haig went at it. Good tackle, and that is going to be holding the footy. So it will go the way of Fairpark as we kicked down the corridor to Fennell. Fennell looks to get the ball, and Thomas now an opportunity. Here's Dana Parla, now over to Carter, and Carter will kick. Lands at the top of the square as it's kicked away. Good pressure again by Carter, but it'll be a free kick. Free kick going the way of Fairpark. And I'll quickly go through another score in Division 2. Surrey Park lead by 22 points, 3-6-24 to 2 behinds over Blackburn, as it's now Dickinson. Handballs, good tackle again, and it'll be a ball up just inside the attacking 54, Ferntree Gully.
Indeed, they will. They try getting in kick there for the Fairpark. Dickinson involved there, and she gets wrapped up, and it's going to be a ball up. Just on the corner of the Ferntree Gully dugout here. Hilda in the ruck. We haven't seen that all day. Gets a strong kick there. And couldn't get the ball there, but Crute again, she's been superb as well. She gets a kick there. Oh, big bump there. Geez, that's a number. Geez, Waters has struggled to get up there. Anyway, one-on-one in the goal square here. The Gully look to get on the score here. Anderson's involved there. She's kicked the goal already. Can she kick another? She gets the handball to Campbell. She's kicked two. Here comes, and snap by around that corner, if you don't mind. The Gully are home. Yeah, and it's the kick there by Junginger. She's kicked her second of the day. And I think that's home and hose for the Gully. I think they're going to be home here.
Boundary.
Let's go, Boundary.
Number 17, Waters for Ferntree Gully's coming off for further assessment by the trainer.
Yes, indeed. She took a while to get up there. So, anyway, the Gully get a goal there. I think it was by Junginger. That's her second of the day. And the Gully 7th. So, the Gully, I think they're home here. I think Fairpark, I'm sorry, Paul, can't see him.
So, it's a 45-point lead the way of Ferntree Gully, as look to win the clearance here, and it's going to be a free kick, advantage paid. Top of the square, here's Campbell. She's been everywhere today. She's been outstanding, as Fairpark look to clear their lines. Watch out. Got it away in time. Numbers for Fairpark, and that is high. So it'll be a free kick going the way of Stokes. That's Maxie, as Maxie Stokes will take the free kick here for Fairpark, as the umpire wants it to come back. She's just assessing her options here. Down the line, as Ferntree Gully have got numbers back. In the back nearly, but umpire says play on, and that'll be a ball up. We've got 12 and a half left in this final term. Numbers around it for both sides. Fairpark look to win the clearance, and they do. Here's a handball away. Fennell. Now Quang. Quang looks to pick it up. Numbers for Ferntree Gully. And that is going to be another stoppage.
Yes, indeed. So right in front of us here in the box down in Ferntree Gully. Thanks for having us as well, Ferntree Gully. tremendous hosts here today for this game. Wayne gets a handball straight to the captain of Hilda. The Gully trying to do again with Dara. Gets a handball to Campbell. Campbell's been everywhere. Short kick there, won't be 15. She gets it back to Campbell. Campbell gets another handball here. The Gully look to attack. Oh, that's holding the ball. Yep, wrapped up, well done. And it's by the general there in Zalmas. She plays on immediately. She's played really good footy today. Hilda as well getting involved there. She does a good kick there. And again, intercepted again by that player in Talia. Zalmas, she gets the kick involved there. Gully got the numbers again here early, and it's going to be inside this centre square of the centre circle.
Boundary.
Let's go boundary side to Kate Green.
The intensity of tackling from both sides is back up to the level it was in the first quarter. So
Definitely.
there's nothing lost from either team.
Definitely has been, Kate. Great analysis on the boundary. She's doing a terrific job all season long. So well done to you, Kate. Doing a terrific job. There's two rucks going at it. Hay gets a hit out there. And it's going to be another all up.
So just outside just in the centre square, not far from the attacking 50 of Ferntree or Fairpark even. So Fairpark looked again in the forward 50. Good tackle there by Paul. And Mark nearly taken. Numbers around it for Fairpark. Good tackle, and that'll be a ball up. So 10-15 remaining here in the last quarter. It's Ferntree Gully by 45. Clearance one. Goes along the ground as they look to go into their forward 50 again. Here's Junginger. Now, as there's numbers around it, good tackle nearly by Boyd. And tackled up by Campbell as we're going to have a stoppage
Ball,
inside boundary to Kate Green.
Number 17, Waters for Ferntree Gully was cleared, and she's now back on the field.
That's good to hear. Here's Campbell. Can she kick a fourth? Not quite. It goes left and one behind. So it's 7-11-53 to Ferntree Gully, 1-1-7 to Fairpark. We've got 9:20 left in this final term.
So Manly plays on here for Fairpark. There's a long side kick here. And intercept mark taken there by Stevens. She's been okay too, I think, too. Stevens inboard kick there to Carter. She's been terrific too. It'll be hard to tell who will be in Ferntree Gully's best this week because they've all been playing superb, and that's a throw. Yep, good call by the umpire. And that's going to go to Fairpark here. Kicking board here. The Gully got numbers too, but same to Fairpark. Brushes off one. That's Stokes. Stokes to Klein. Gets a kick there. And intercept mark taken there. And that's by Hall. Hall looking for options here to the player in Fennel. Yeah, what a mark. That's a mark. Surely. You're kidding. Anyway, gets tackled.
Tackle.
Holding the ball. Oh, no, that's... Well, that's a reward that Fairpark needed because that was a mark. Anyway, played on. Hall now got the ball. But Ferntree Gully just got the numbers here, and Hilda, the captain, doing what the general does down there as the captain, and that's Hilda. She plays on immediately. Trying to look for plays for the Gully, and a great mark taken there by Smith. Plays it there. Smith now's got it there. That plays on immediately. And this will be a ball up right in front of us here in the box of Ferntree Gully. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast here on Facebook and YouTube. Across the screens, of course. Big afternoon ahead, of course, straight after this. So big day ahead for the Eastern Football Netball League media. As the ball gets around here, and it's going to be a holding free. And it's going to go to the Lions in Crute. So Abby Crute now plays on. Short kick there. Who's going to go there? Hilda involved there. They get a kick here, the Gully. Oh, hello. Geez, high contact, and it's going to go to the gully.
So, free kick to be taken by Jung Ginger. As there's going to be a stoppage here, I believe. As there's
Have the player down, Fairpark.
So, hopefully she's okay. The trainers are coming out, and she's just being treated at the moment. We'll go down to Kate Green in a moment and see who it is.
Doesn't look good, doesn't it?
No,
Paul?
you don't want to see that, do you?
So play will be stopped here. Trying to figure out what's going on here. Devastating. You just don't want to see an injury.
Boundary.
Let's go to boundary side with Kate Green.
It's just going to take some time for the trainers to assess and for the player to come to a calm state to just speak of what she's feeling. So it's just going to take a little while. So the game at this point in time will be paused.
Do you think it's an ankle injury, Kate? It looks like... No?
No.
Knee, probably.
I'm not going to speculate.
Yeah.
I'm not the trainer. I'm not the player. So I will
yeah, that's fine.
do the right thing and just wait for further information to be provided to me.
Okay, so while we're waiting for this delay, we might get some scores around the grounds just to keep...
Update, the stretcher is now going on to the field, so both teams will return to their respective huddles as the player is placed onto the stretcher and removed from the field.
Yeah. Thank you, Kate, for that analysis. So we might go around the grounds for some scores to kill some time. So it was a draw down at Vermont Recreation Reserve. Vermont women get a draw against the Basin, 5-9-39 apiece. So a draw down there. Still haven't got an accurate score down there at the top of the ladder clash there. Waverley Blues get the win, Paul, 95-0. And I think Surrey Park might get home against Blackburn. Still no scores from the Churnside Berwick game, as well as the Kilsyth and Montrose game. Paul's got a score, actually, yep.
So I've got some scores from Division 4. Wanturna South won by 107 points over Upper Ferntree Gully. Wani South 17-18, 120 to Upper Ferntree Gully 2-1-13. And down at Tormore Reserve between Baronia and Warrandyte. Warrandyte won that by 40 points. Warrandyte 4-16, 42. Baronia no score.
Yep. So good around the ground score there. As we're waiting, we've got a massive game after this one. It's the senior men's game, of course, straight after this. It's Baronia and Croydon. Should be an absolute cracker down there at Croydon Oval, as they call it down there. I think there's a rule as well, I could be wrong, that if it's longer than 5 minutes and the game is 5 minutes ago, the game could be called off. I'm not 100% sure on this.
That comes down to the umpires and whether they deem that, because there is no time on
there
it,
that's
the game's call.
Yeah, there you go. So I called it there. So that'll be the full time score down here at Ferntree Gully. It's the Gully. They get home here, 7-11-53 to Fairpark, 1-1-7. So a big win there for the Gully. We'll go through
But a very sad way to end the game.
Yes, it is a very sad day. And hopefully that player is in good spirits, because you don't want to see that, and it's not good. So Paul, go through the goal kickers if you want for that quarter. I think there was a couple, but yeah.
So the goal kickers, Nicola Jung Ginger kicked the only goal of the last quarter. Campbell kicked 2 goals for Ferntree Gully. Anderson, Forster, Jung Ginger and Boss with the singles. And for Fairpark, it was Alina Boyd who kicked the goal for Fairpark.
Andrew?
I think we got Kate Green. He's got a star.
No, not at the moment.
Yep.
Just confirming that it's actually Fairpark's number 31, Libby Hall, that's down.
Yeah, okay. So that's,
Okay, I'm just about to grab Dwayne.
he's going to be a very happy man as well because
Oh,
Ferntree
wait a
Gully.
minute. He's just making sure that all the team come over, that the Ferntree Gully have just wished the Fairpark player all the best. And I'll just grab Dwayne for you now.
Yeah. So,
Dwayne, I've got a call team that'd like to have a chat with you.
g'day, Dwayne. Sorry, mate, you're very busy. So, Dwayne, when he's got the hit, yep, he's got the headset on now. Dwayne, congratulations on the win. You improved your record now, 3-0. How are you feeling at the moment?
Yeah, mate. Look, absolutely stoked with that that result. It's a disappointing end for the injury to the Fairpark girl, and I hope that it's nothing too serious. But from our perspective, that was a four-quarter effort that we really wanted to put in. We had a chat at half-time just about making sure we do the whole 20 each quarter, and yeah, in that second half we really made sure we did.
And just one more before I hand it over to Paul. It just seemed like you just had the answer for every time. For you guys, looks like getting into ITF 450. Is that another pleasing factor for you guys?
Yeah, absolutely. We've been really working hard on our 450 entries and just setting up behind the ball, obviously, so we can lock it in, but just giving our forwards some confidence and understanding on how to lead and create their opportunities to score. So to get the score on the board, probably would have liked it to have been a little bit straighter, but to get that score on the board and having opportunities was fantastic by the girls.
And of course, again today, another even spread of goal kickers for your side. You'll be very impressed with that.
Yeah, look, absolutely stoked. I think, one of the probably goal of the day for me was from Brett Anderson on the boundary near the scoreboard there. It's her first goal ever too in senior footy, so it's not a bad way to get yourself off the mark, is it?
No. Yeah. Okay, thank you, Dwayne, for your time. Tremendous win here. 3-0 for the Gully after what's been a pretty tough couple of years, but this will be a smile on your face, mate. You're 3-0. Enjoy the next couple of rounds, and hopefully we'll see you in the business end come September.
No, thank you very much, boys. Good luck.
Dwayne Sangerlin there. Head coach, this is not good news. Devastating news to Elizabeth Hall. Unfortunately, not going well. We send our hearts and prayers. Hopefully that she is okay. Nothing too serious, of course. So we're off here. Oh no, we've got one more interview. Yep. Terry Lewis. He's going to join us from Fairpark here. Terry, I thought the second half very defensive. Even though Ferntree Gully got a hold of you, but what was the positives you could take out for next week?
Next week, I think the girls, the way they fought the game out was the most pleasing part. They never put their heads down. So next week we've got to play that style of footy. We've got the Basin next game, so we're going to just play that style of footy for 4 quarters, and we might get the result our way.
Couple key players as well. Fennell played terrific, and I thought as well just another good contributor as well by Abby Crute. Terrific today. They must be in your best this week, you would think. Yeah,
Taisha's a funny one. She's an American girl that came across last year into the country and played gridiron. So she took her footy away over the pre-season and taught herself how to kick the ball, which is fantastic. And the way her attack on the ball is just great. So Abby always plays that sweeper role for us really well.
Heading into next week and the rest of the season, I thought your pressure was really good today. What are some improvements you can take out of it?
I think our fitness side of things, we need to run more. The girls need to get a little bit of more fitness base behind themselves. That's the main thing. They walked contests some of the times where in this game we've all played, you've got to actually run across to the contest, get into every contest and then improve their talking and communication. That's the main thing.
Yeah. Okay, Terry, thanks for your time for this afternoon. Unfortunately had a loss, but we're sure that you guys can bounce back next week against the Base. And all the best for next week and also the season.
Cheers, thanks.
There you have it. Terry Lewis there, the head coach of the Fairpark women's team. We might just quickly, we don't have that much time, but we might go our 3-2-1 just quickly. In my opinion, I thought Jessica Campbell gets my 3. I think she was superb all day. And I think Nicola Jungjinga, she was another superb player for the Gully. Thought she was superb. And I thought Brianna Carter, that'll be my 3-2-1.
Yeah, so my 3-2-1, my 1 vote goes to Ashley Hilda. She was very impressive. 2 votes go to Nikki Ginger, and my 3 votes go to Jess Campbell.
Yep, there you go. So Campbell gets a 3 there. That's it from us. It's the Gully that get home. Oh, and we got Kate Green.
Okay, just a quick update on Fairpark player Libby Hall, number 31. She's been referred to further medical assessment off the ground.
Not good at all. Devastating news for Fairpark and Elizabeth Hall. Hopefully she's in good spirits. But anyway, that's enough from me and Paul. Thanks for tuning in, Paul, today. It's been superb to have you back on calling girls footy. We hope to see you get there again in the future.
Pleasure. It was a great call.
No worries. It's the Gully that win. It was 51 to Fairpark 7. That's enough from us. Don't miss out. We've got more action in the senior men's competition between Bunya, Baronia and Croydon at Croydon Oval. Thanks for tuning in, and we hope to see you next time.